Hello and welcome to the Corban Sports Report. I'm Danny Day, joined here today by Seth Dawley. Seth, another exciting week of Corban Warrior sports that it was last week. Another exciting week ahead. So let's jump right into it. Last weekend, we'll start with the women's basketball team first. And on Friday night, Seth, the Warriors took down the Cavaliers 75-64. Warriors really had to battle. Ended up shooting 52.4% from the field. Sadie Pilgrim scored Corban's last 8 points of the half, propelled the team to the strong finish, ended up finishing with 15 points herself. Then Tara Van Weerthuizen finished with 18 points and 11 rebounds. Another strong performance from her. She continues to be effective offensively and defensively, one of the best defensive players in the nation. And then what happened on Saturday night, Seth?
Well, they always say great teams find ways to win, and that's exactly what Corban did in a 58-55 victory over Warren Pacific College on Saturday. The Warriors had to rally from a 6-point deficit in the final minutes. Once again, Tara Van Weerthuizen came up big with 13 points and 10 rebounds. But it was Danny Vanderstel coming off the bench to get the game-winning block and the game-winning rebound in the final seconds. As we take a look at the CCC standings, the Warriors are currently 11-4 overall in CCC play, 17-10 on the season. The Warriors are third behind number 21 Eastern Oregon and number 10 Southern Oregon.
A third place finish is looking likely for the Warriors, Seth, but mathematically the Warriors are still in the title race, so a win this weekend against Eastern Oregon could do big things for their confidence.
That's definitely true, and looking forward to this weekend on Friday night. The Warriors will take on number 21 Eastern Oregon on the road, and Dan, you could say it's a big game.
Not only is it a big game just for their confidence, but it could ultimately factor into how the final standings shake out and who gets that number 2, the number 1, and the number 3 seed between Eastern Oregon, Southern Oregon, and Corban University. So definitely a big game on Friday night.
And after that, the Warriors will take on College of Idaho on Saturday night, a team they already beat this season by 5 points. That should be a great one this weekend. Now, Danny, tell us how the men's team's doing.
Yeah, so Friday night, the Warriors hosted number 12 Concordia. Again, a very stacked conference. 4 teams in the top 25, and it was Concordia in town this past weekend. Friday night, the Warriors fell victim to a suffocating full court press against the Cavaliers, lost 79-74. Corban did almost rally during the final 2 minutes of the game, but couldn't quite overcome the deficit that they were down by ultimately. And Jordan Carter, 17 points on the night. He was the key player for the Warriors. AJ Monterossi did hit his first career three-pointer. Wasn't enough though as the Warriors fell.
Corban came in winless against ranked opponents last Saturday, but that all changed that night as Corban knocked off number 16 Warren Pacific College. 75-57 is a great one at home. Jordan Carter once again came up big with 19 points and a pair of deep threes in that second half that really propelled Corban down the stretch.
Yeah, you know, Seth, it seemed like Jordan Carter and the rest of the Warriors seemed to have the green light from anywhere on the floor. They were playing very just free-flowing basketball, fun to watch. We'll see if they can do that again this weekend.
Yep, and Toby Roth in that game, a season high in CCC play with 14 points off the bench. Great addition for the Warriors.
So then taking a look at the CCC standings, Warriors currently 6-9 in conference play, 13-11 overall. And so we're tied for 6th right now with Oregon Tech. So definitely right in the mix of things for the CCC tournament. These next 3 games, though, the final 3 games of the regular season are going to be key in deciding not only whether or not the Warriors make it into the CCC tournament, but where they make it in and which seed. So definitely some key games coming up. Friday night, the Warriors are in LeGrand playing Eastern. Talk to us about that game.
It's a big game for both teams. Eastern Oregon is a team that beat Corban last time these two teams met. This is a team that's really fighting for a playoff spot. Corban, they know they have to fight for a spot too, but it'll be a great matchup.
So then Saturday night, the Warriors travel to Coldplay, Idaho, to take on number 14 in the nation. What do you see happening there?
Well, it's going to be a tough game for Corban, going to a rough environment on the road, top 5 team. But Corban's been playing very well of late. It's a different team from when these two teams last met. It'll be a good one.
Absolutely. So let's move from the court to the diamond, as done in the past, and the Corban baseball team has been playing fantastic ball thus far, and it's been a little bit rainy. The weather hasn't necessarily cooperated. A couple of the games got canceled this past weekend. Couldn't even play them with Whitman. Saturday, the Warriors hosted Lewis and Clark College in Wilsonville, and the Warriors completely dominated the Pioneers, winning Game 1 15-3 and then Game 2 14-8. It was Mark Gallegos to the plate, 3-for-3 effort. Peter Martin went 3-for-4 at the dish, but then it was Austin Guzan once again from the mound, continuing to show why he's Corban's #1 pitcher, going 3.1 innings, giving up just 1 hit, no runs. and he did strike out 4. And then after the rain delay, Rylan Luchuk came into the game, picked up his second win of the season, 4 strikeouts and 3.2 innings pitched.
Well, game 2 was all Corbin as well as they picked up a 14-8 victory over Lewis and Clark College. Once again, it was Mark Gallegos' great day, 3 for 3 on the afternoon. Vince Gonzalez also in that game went 3 for 3. And then Caleb Henry, a freshman, credited with the win on the mound. Just a great effort by him, his college debut. I know the coaches have been raving about him. He had a great day.
He did, he sure did. And then next up this weekend is the Concordia Tournament. The Warriors will be playing 4 teams from the Northwest Conference. That's the NCAA Division III Conference up here in Oregon and Washington. So they'll be playing first George Fox on Thursday. What can you tell me about that game?
Well, the Bruins have won 5 of the past 6 games against the Warriors, so Corbin will definitely be looking to make a statement in that game.
Well, and then they'll be playing Linfield, University of Puget Sound, and then Pacific Lutheran University. And then again on Monday, not part of the Concordia Tournament, but they'll be hosting Pacific Lutheran University in Wilsonville. So we'll hope to see some Warrior fans out there. But definitely a lot of things to look forward to for the baseball team.
Definitely so, and as long as the weather holds up, the softball team will have their season underway this weekend. The Warriors will have their season opener at the Simpson Tournament down in Redding, California against the University of British Columbia. The Warriors had a great fall season. They got a chance to play some Division I teams in Oregon, Oregon State, and Portland State University, so they'll be ready.
I think they will be. That'll be exciting for them to get underway. Track and field again, not that far away either. And folks, if you didn't already hear, save the date, July 24th, the Warrior Golf Classic, and it's not already on your calendar. Pencil it in right now. That's going to be the major athletic fundraiser for Corban Warrior Athletics, so be sure to pencil that in and put it on your calendar. It's going to be an exciting event this summer. For Seth Dolly, I'm Danny Day. Go Warriors!